It's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. If you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you'll find me out at the sugar shack. Spring is here, and those maples are all tapped. We got cold beer, and those buckets are full of sap. So I guess it's maple syrup time again, and you can smell the maple sugar in the wind. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have a few drinks while we boil down the sack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you'll find me out at the sugar shack. All here, and there's still lots of room. Let's get Wade, play that maple sugar tune, and we can boil all day and all night, and pray that the sugar comes out right. And it's a great day to be in the sugar shack. Have few drinks while we boil down to sap. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you'll find me out at the Sugar Shack. All right, you know it, let's sing it. And it's a great day to be in the Sugar Shack. That sounds good. Have a few drinks while we boil down to sap. It's as sweet as maple syrup. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back. I'm here, but you find me out at the Sugar Shack. And if you're looking for me, I don't know when I'll be back, but you find me out at the Sugar Shack. Hey Jeff, is that getting close? You find me out at the Sugar Shack. Oh, it smells good, brother. You'll find me out at the Sugar Shack. I think we better take off a batch. Hey man, we're waiting on you at the Sugar Shack.
Hey. Let me know if y'all can hear and see me. I can see me. I just want to make sure you can hear me. I've been running around like a two-footed chicken running backwards. Man, it's been busy here this morning. I need a little procrastination. Thanks, Jerry. Well, hello, everybody. Hello, Arlene and Dave, Jerry. Susan's in the background somewhere. She's hiding. But hello to her, Karen. And Rebecca, touched by yarn. And Rebecca, are you gone to see Judy? I thought I had heard something yesterday that you were going to head over and see your sister. And if you haven't left yet, drive safe. And if you're already there, I know you drove safe. Anyways, it's never a fun time when a loved one is so close to passing over. It's one of those ones that make you dig deep in your faith and question. And it's okay to get angry. It's okay to get mad. It's okay to stomp, and it is what it is. But anyways, we're thinking about you, Rebecca, and you're in our prayers. Arlene, David, Daisy. If you haven't, Dave just dropped the video, folks. You go on over and of course, after my live, you go over. And tell them the Rambler sent you. Leave him a good old comment. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. You're only going to do him a favor. So, and Dave's been around for a long time. Go ahead, you ask Sam I Am. He'll tell you. I went to. Oh, so you are. Okay. So, in saying that, hey, Brenda. Suzanne Goulet. Hello, Miss Judy. How are you, Judy? Hopefully all's well with you. I'm telling you what, folks, set your alarms for Saturday. All the giving away starts at 10 o'clock, and it's probably going to go for 12 hours. It don't matter because I don't win anything. I haven't won a thing since February. I'm starting to think that I'm blacklisted. What do you say? But that's okay, because if I win, I always give it away anyways. Hey, Jamie, how are you? So, just there seems to be two hotels that want to negotiate with us in Seattle. One's a lower budget. I even forget. I have a little piece of paper here. It's a Motel 6. It's closer to the airport, so it's going to cost you more in Uber. But it's between $121 and $164. I'm trying to get that down even lower because we can't book till Christmas anyways. And then there's another one that is actually on the same street as the Marriott, but it's $200 less. And it's I'm going to say 240, 245 all in. There's a restaurant. What I'm trying to do is negotiate a meeting room. And for the 2 days prior to the cruise, they will allow us to use that for free. So the person I'm dealing with is actually, his boss is on holidays until, I want to say, this weekend. And he's like, is it okay? I said, we don't leave for another 16 months. It's okay to wait a week. So, yeah. That's per night, Jerry. You have no idea how many people I've had to beg, borrow, and yeah. This is prime tourist season in Seattle. The Marriott is about $430. I'm too frugal to pay that. Not whenever I can go to just up the same street and it's a 4.5 star, 4.5 star. No, one's a 4.5, one's a 4. And save $200 a night. So yeah, no, it's all per night. Just trying to talk to these people. There's one guy who actually manages most of the hotels in Seattle. I haven't figured that one out yet. Like Hilton brand, like it just doesn't, Independence. He does them all. It's almost like a broker. I'm like, I've never heard of this before. And he's like, I don't know, that's the way we do things here. I said, well, all right, give me the hotels you work for, and I will, hey, Jennifer, and I will get a price from you, and then I'll call around and get better prices other places. I said, this is kind of, I'm not going to deal with one person all in Seattle. That's called price fixing. Well, and I went, well, nothing. In my books, that's price fixing. Because you're not going to compete for a business if you work for them all. You give a little here, a little there, a little there, a little there. No. Best price gets our business. And I've talked to a YouTuber from Seattle, and she gave me a limousine's name. So they will have I think it's going to be cheaper than an Uber. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's 7 ships leaving that day, which we're very fortunate. We're going to be staying right near the NCL terminal, but still up the way you've got Princess, you've got a whole bunch of them. And if you like I say, Brenda, one's the Motel 6. I haven't finished negotiating with the other one yet. It's downstairs at my computer. It's actually a name brand, and this guy's got nothing to do with it. So they dropped $200, and that includes Wi-Fi. So, if Glenda comes in, she may have. I've been working hand in hand with Glenda on this one, and yeah, I know which one I'm choosing. I'm staying downtown because we want to go to the fish market. We want to go to the tower or the Space Needle. Jesse and Lisa, I believe, want to go to the Stained Glass Museum, which is underneath the Space Needle. Again, doesn't interest me, but I'm sure interests a whole lot of other people. So they'll be doing that. I don't know what day they'll be doing that. And Holiday Inn, maybe, Brenda? Holiday Inn Select Express? Anyways, there's a restaurant. It includes breakfast. Like I said, I'm trying to get the meeting room. That way there, we can fellowship like I'm talking right now at this decibel level. We don't have to be yelling over the bar. But again, I want to get this booked in because now that I found out that there's 6 or 7 ships leaving the same day we are, it means Seattle is going to be crazy. So I will be staying at the Holiday Inn. I actually don't take my. I'll see. I'll find it for tomorrow night, Brenda. Okay, but $250 a night is manageable. Yes, it's $100 cheaper to stay at the Motel 6. I don't know how much the Ubers or Lyfts are. So that could just mean one trip into town, one trip out of town. If you want to stay at the hotel, then absolutely. Stay at the Motel 6. I believe it's a 3, but again, it's a budget hotel. And I said that I would find a cheap one, a medium, and an expensive. Expensive, if you want to pay $450 a night, stay at the Marriott. The one we found, I just happened to get a message because I'm, is it an ING member? That's what Holiday Inn, the parent company, is known as ING, I think. Anyways, I searched it, and I happened to, the first one that came up was this one for $250, and I'm like, $250. Now, don't forget, we are searching this year's numbers because it doesn't go out as far as next year, but they said they would give us the same numbers. So if there's something that's going on, like concerts or whatever, Your budget hotels are going to be full because there's probably going to be a football game either whenever we return or leave. And usually the start of the season, the Seahawks, they have a full stadium. So it'll be crazy out around the airport. And yeah, I know that's what we will be doing as well. We'll be taking in a football game. Seattle's our team. So if I have enough, I may just get a box. It's cheaper than getting single seats. But again, we won't know until next June if there's even a home game, because this year there's a home game on that weekend. So does that mean that they will be traveling next year at that time? I don't know. So, but yeah, and I'm sure everybody has heard that there was a issue in Skagway, Alaska yesterday. 20 people were left behind due to a landslide. But again, this is what just makes me so, Brenda knows she's cruised, now she primarily cruises Carnival, but there was two different ships. Well, they were on either side of the landslide. So the 20 people got on the wrong ship and met up with their ship a day and a half later at a different port. They fed them, they put them up in rooms. Like, who does that? But that's the cruising community, looking after one another. Yes, they all have different, they all compete for your business. But the long and short of it is, if something like that happens, everybody's a cruiser. So it was very nice to see this morning that both of these cruise lines work together for the betterment of the sailors. Jerry, I don't know what to tell you, brother. That's the cheapest we can find. That you don't get an escort with bed bugs. I read pretty much all the comments, and as soon as I see bed bugs, not my idea of fun. So, and again, it's your vacation. You book. I'm only doing this, trust me, it's a lot of work to put this all together. I'm not going to be offended in 100 stretch of the imagination that, if you, or may I suggest, if you want to go cheaper, look at Airbnb. And maybe another couple share an Airbnb, a 2-bedroom Airbnb, you'd save yourself a lot of money. The game? Well, trust me, you have to be a football fan if you're going to go to a football game. there's a lot of money put out football. Trust me. But even hotels, again, you do you. The main hotel is what I will be setting up. I'm not going to have these limousines running all over town because it's on my credit card. So we will, hey, Evelyn, we will go off of the main hotel. I do believe everybody's going to probably stay at the Holiday Inn. $500, 2 nights. Trust me, that's cheap. Debbie and I tried to look back what we just paid in Florida, in Fort Lauderdale, January, and I believe we were paying $350 to $380 a night. It's crazy. Absolutely. With the pandemic, cruises went up, hotels went through the roof, and flights. Like, I don't know. We want to do a trip to Greece. Again, I won't pay those airline the cost of the airline is crazy. It's you're looking roughly well, for me to fly out of Canada to Seattle, return for $1,048. That's unheard of. It cost us $1,300 one way whenever we went to New Orleans 2 years ago. And I'm trying to think, cost us $2,000 to fly to Fort Lauderdale in January. So, yeah, there you go. Dave, you get yourself a little rubber dinghy and get a little sea hat for Daisy, and we'll throw a rope over the back and we'll give you one paddle. So if you see a whale coming, you give Daisy the paddle and you say, girl, you paddle. Is it TikTok? I don't know. It was either Instagram, TikTok, or might have even been Facebook. This knucklehead got too close to some whales, and a whale jumped up out of the water and come down on the man's boat, threw him into the water. It takes all types, folks. Takes all types. Yeah, that must have been the same one, Dave, where you see Buddy shooting out the side of the boat. But if you see a pod of whales, I don't care what size of boat you got, you don't go near them. They don't know, oh, there's a boat, I'll stay away. What's this toy? Threw him overboard, and the one young lad had to go save him. And the bonehead didn't even have a life jacket on. He decided that it was going to be a fun time to go play with whales and get in the middle of the pod without a life preserver on. It takes all type, folks. I just natural selection at its best. But how this person didn't die yesterday, and I think it's the same one, Dave, that you saw as well. Like a whale jumps up, lands on the back of your boat, fires you 30 or 40 feet out into the water, and you ain't got a life preserver on. Folks, duct tape isn't going to fix that. Hey, Jesse. So, yeah, it was a whale's tail, all right. I want to know how much that cost him to replace the boat, because he's going to go to the insurance company and I was attacked by a whale. See? What were you doing in the middle of the pod of whales, dummy? But anyways, so yeah, there was that one. I believe that was on the East Coast. And on the West Coast, Skagway, which is going to be our first or second stop. Anyways, with that little bit of an accident that happened yesterday, it's just amazing to see the two cruise lines work together. That those folks had nothing to worry about. They put them up in it may not have been a whatever they had booked, but you know what? The cruise line didn't have to fly them and put them up in hotels, and they actually got to see cruising through the, it was amazing to see that two cruise lines come together for, the betterment of the cruisers. My hat's off to them. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Glenda. Can you remember that one that I sent you for $250 a night? Was that Holiday Inn? I know there's only like 42 different Holiday Inns up there, but I do believe it was a Holiday Inn. And other than that, it reminds me, Dave, did you guys, I know it was a Canadian show. I don't know if you guys ever saw it. The Beachcombers. And one of the people, Jennifer probably, well, no, probably even before Jennifer's time. But there was one of the characters, his name was Relic. Not a bright soul. That guy yesterday in the pod of whales kind of reminded me of Relic. I want to see how he's going to try to get his money out of the insurance company for that one. Because if I'm not mistaken, it sank the boat. Natural selection. And yeah, so now that I see Jesse's here. No, I thought it was a Holiday Inn. I don't know. I'll find it. I have it downstairs. Allied one Canadian channel. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot. It was a hilarious show. It was based off of West Coast, and if I'm sure like YouTube would have clips, and it's called The Beachcombers. it's funny. It's old time humor. Yeah, I don't know. I remember I sent it to. Yes. Yeah. Because I also sent it to Lisa. Comes with breakfast, and I'm trying to get the meeting room thrown in for free so that we can just have a good conversation. We don't have to try to yell above a bunch of people that are drinking in the bar. That way there, if you don't want to partake in a beverage, that's fine. And a place like that is fully licensed. So if you want to have a beverage or a glass of wine or whatever, so be it. Huh. Glenda's right. Maybe this one is. I'll have to do some research. Maybe that one is a Holiday Inn or managed by Holiday Inn. I'll look into that one. But like I say, we can't book anything till Christmas anyways. They're bouncing off of this August rates. But whenever you think of it, folks, we're going to be on a ship in 13 months. Give or take a few days. I was talking to Terry, and if you have any family members or friends who want to go, get them to get their deposits in. The ship is filling up fast. I actually got the last handicap balcony room on the ship last week. I wasn't going to. I was going to try to mutter through, but my wife won. And yeah, I'll just get a scooter, and that way there, it'll relieve the pain that I've been having in my lower back. So, because I'm not doing the operation before we go. Not unless they want to do it in the next month and a half. Because then I'll be released by February, if everything goes well. Yeah, I forget, Glenda. I sent Lisa one too. That was last weekend. I was trying to keep my mind busy, and yeah, I don't know where I put it. It's downstairs. I know where it is. Anyways, whatever. We will figure it out. We have lots of time. So Johnny won't be with us today. Make sure you tune in to the Gillums tonight to find out why Johnny's not here. It's not my story to tell, and don't call him and ask him. He's far too busy to deal with anybody calling him. But he's shaking and a moving right now. Yeah, no, Brenda, I'm ready to go now too. So now I have to kick it into high gear. So between Jesse and I, we got to try to get a mailing list of everybody that's going. So we'll start like meeting, I don't know, about Christmas once a month. And, unfortunately, if you're not going, you don't really have to be in the meetings. It's just gonna confuse things because people that are going know what we're going to be talking about and all that good stuff. So yeah, we got to get a meeting together. We have 2 or 3 new people signed on last week. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If there's any lurkers, so I think we lost 2 and gained 3. Oh, and Brenda, the one that you were telling me about, that they've decided not to go, they still have not canceled. I'm okay with it. It's going to boost our numbers, so we get more visibility kind of deal through the cruise line. But now I have to actually start talking to people on the ship. Between Jesse and I, we have to book the meet and greet for the first morning, and then the pull, casino pull. And what else is there? That one there, we are going to request that everybody, I don't want to deal with credit cards or whatever, bring $20 per person, because I don't want to deal with having to enter $20 into a machine. So, hey, Scotty. Oh, yeah. No. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your nephew. They're still live. They haven't canceled. And I can say that because they're not on YouTube, so they have no idea. Hey, maybe they've changed their minds and they're coming again. Teach their own. And hopefully they do. It'd be a lot of fun. Like Joe's trying to get a lot of his family to go with us. And there's a lot of people. The train, I think the train was 32 people. No, I said hi, Xander. Well, so what I mean by that, Xander, is Jesse and I had to sign up and guarantee NCL 30 rooms. So if we didn't have 30 rooms, it was coming out of Jesse and I's pocket. So it would have been like Oprah, you get a cruise and you get a cruise. So then we got more perks. So we got 15% off. We get onboard credit. What I'm trying to do is the more people we get, is we get the room for the meet and greet for free. We don't have to pay for it. And that way there, it's a buffet style. And we get to close down a section of, we get to close down a section of the casino for the casino pull. And again, you don't have to do any of this. It's just, I said that I wanted to do it. I've always done it. And I've seen people win up to $16,000. And I've seen people lose every cent they put into the machine. It is what it is. It's a casino. It's a chance.
Right.
Let's just put it this way. I know a few people that are going to put more than $20 in a machine. Right, Brenda? And me.
Maybe and me.
Well, you know what? But it's another form of, if it's raining outside or it's cold outside,
right?
You go to the casino.
It's entertainment.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So what's going on?
Well, I'm getting ready to go to the gym, and I got to take Sir Grace to an appointment. So I had
nice.
A few minutes. Yes. Yeah. I've been weight training again, which is awesome. Because
how's your shoulder handling it though?
Yeah, so it's doing good. So my physical therapist did a warm handoff. I did hire a trainer because of having surgery and wanting somebody to spot me and to help me figure out a workout, because there's a lot of things that I cannot do according to my surgeon. I can't do a military press ever again. That's a bummer. But I can do a lot of other things. And so my physical therapist had everything all printed off and did a warm handoff to the trainer, which they don't typically do, but it was really nice. And so I have a trainer that I work with once a week. And of course he's in there all the time. So he'll come over and go, if I'm doing something wrong, he's like, and he'll always wear earbuds. So he's like, I know. I'll take it. That's hilarious. So it's frustrating because a lot of things I was much heavier in weight. And I have dropped down to as low as 2 pounds. Whoop, whoop.
You know what though?
You build back up, right?
Exactly. And at least you're back starting.
Exactly.
You're not doing what a lot of people do and I'm back to 2 pounds. Forget it.
Oh, I don't think I've ever done 2 pounds, to be honest with you. The lowest I've ever done. But I'm super proud.
You've just had surgery not that long ago.
Yeah, and that's why I'm giving myself grace. My trainer said, she goes, you are very strong. I'm not a tiny person, and I am not a buff person, but I've always been a very strong person. And so I've turned all the way around, and now I'm back to it. So that's okay. I'm going to get there. The lower half of me, I am extremely strong. I didn't lose any of that, thankfully. So, but I would like to build back up on that end. I don't know the name of it, but the sled, like where you hold on and you use your lower half of your body, the footballers use it.
You've just said what it is.
Yeah. So I had, 350 pounds I was able to push and pull back and forth. And you use that all in your lower end. So I have not attempted that yet.
I'm sorry, but I have some football players that cannot do 350-pound lower legs.
It's strong. I mean, I'm pretty strong, but I have not done it because I want to build the shoulder up, and I'm not going to push myself that far. But a goal of mine is to put 200 pounds of weights back up on the leg press and have my trainer hop up on and let me leg press the weights and him. But that's going to take me a good year year and a half to get there. So it ain't gonna happen overnight. But I told him, I said, that's my goal.
Well, and don't forget the sled. Yeah, you're putting 350 pounds on, but you're not pushing 350 because
No.
with the drag on the floor, you're closer to 400 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you're leaning back and it's going up above you. Mm-hmm. But I am not a tiny person. I'm not a buff person. I just believe in weight training and taking care of.
Standing beside me, she's tiny.
I am not tiny. I am nowhere near. Do not give that impression because I am nowhere near it. I am not. So
Jesse,
I am not. Miss Lisa tiny.
I'm just happy to hear that she's weight training because that's what we're doing. We're weight training too. Because Lisa every day says, "Let's go to the gym." I say, "Wait." I'm weight training too every day.
Wait. I think that's
tomorrow.
what Grace is saying. Wait.
Yeah. Wait, I'll drive you.
Right, that's scary. No, he's back in PT, so he'll get back and he'll join me once he's released. So for right now, his focus is PT. He's had surgery, for those who didn't know. So he's working on that. Yeah, and he's getting stronger every day. So it's just taking time.
All right, Brenda.
If God would have intended me to lift weights with my feet, he would have given me opposable thumbs down there on my feet. So.
Well, what's funny is that my trainer was telling me, he said, most men are stronger on the upper half of their body because that's all they want to do is they want to work on the upper half. Women are stronger on the lower half. And he said most women want to come in and do lower half. Nobody wants to even this out. So that makes sense, Jess. You're not strong on your lower half because you're.
Oh no, actually, that's actually not true. My lower half is stronger than my upper half. So when I worked for Dr. Pepper, I was pushing 500 pounds up ramps every single day. Every grocery store I took drinks to, it was like 500, 600 pounds. Up these ramps. So man, I have very strong lower body.
Not the typical. So let's say that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not typical. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, we know that.
That's good.
And yeah, that was quite a few years ago. But I'm still a lot stronger on my lower half than in my upper half.
Wow.
But
yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Tiffany. And that's probably part of your demise with your sore back and your sciatica and it's you were doing a lot heavier weights than you should have been.
Yeah
you got to go low and work your way up.
Well, it's the same as they say most of my spinal problems is because of football, hockey.
Yeah, so mine is
Wanda.
life, but you can see back on the scar right there. That's it right there.
They actually did a really good job. I honestly, until you said it, I did not notice it.
So I have two. So there's another one. This was something completely different. This was the beginning of chondrosarcoma, which I'm clear of. So there is nothing there. But then this other one was my shoulder. I like this one better. So it's tiny. But hey, you know what? I'm strong and here I am. It's my little battle scars, I like to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what's new with you guys, Jess?
Oh, not much. Just getting ready to
see.
Oh, thank God for that. It's let me tell you something, folks. All these folks that do the off-grid living, have you noticed? My hat's off to them.
No, yeah.
You can have. I'm 62 years old. I've always been on grid, and I'm going to always be on grid till I pass away. I'm sorry, that's just one of the things I just can't. Now, if I was young, like in my 20s and 30s, maybe, and I wanted to move off grid or something, and I was young and a lot stronger, yeah, maybe I might do it. But no, not at 60.
I don't blame you.
We used to have fun going off grid at the hunt camp.
Well, that's different. I mean, when you go camping, you're somewhat off grid.
We still had a generator. We still had propane heat. we didn't really suffer too much.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing was running out at 5 a.m. to go to the bathroom in the old outhouse with frost on the seat. What?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's right, Wanda. It's too late for me. I mean, if like I said, if I was in my 20s or 30s, I could do it. Look at Simple Life Reclaim. They're young and they're building their life off grid and they're doing what, and that's okay. Now, today, right now, if you were to send me to an off grid location that had everything set up, all the battery banks, all the solar panels, and everything ready to go, oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
No problem. But to sit there and design it, build it, put it together, install it, do all that stuff, and still try to live, no.
That doesn't even interest me.
Yeah.
My hat's off to all you guys that want to start a YouTube channel that want to do the off-grid stuff. Go for it. By all means, more power to you. No pun intended.
No, I'm with you on that one. I can't even go camping no more in a tent. I have to go glamping. That's at a hotel.
Right? Yeah. I think we were in our 20s the last time we stayed in a tent.
Yeah.
My wife's idea of what do you call it, bushcraft or just living off grid while camping is going to a site with no internet.
That is off grid.
That's roughing it. That's roughing it for Lisa.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll let you know if I see her coming with the 2x4.
Right.
No, but no, we've been actually. It's been really wet here all week long. We've been getting a lot of rain, which is good because everything is green as can be, and we haven't had no cracked. Normally, by this time, our ground is all cracked and no water, and everything is drying up and shriveling up. But not this year. This year, we've been having our share of rain, lots of rain.
Well, that's okay. Hey, Johnny, everything good?
Hey. Well, I bet the garden is looking good then, Jesse. If it's raining that much.
Yeah, Lisa's been doing pretty good in the garden too.
Well, I'm sure a lot of your plants, like in the front of the house that the wind took out, this rain is only going to help them grow back even stronger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we lost one tree in the front, and then we lost a lot of branches off my pecan tree. I got a huge pecan tree in the back, and I lost a ton of limbs off that. You saw the video, Lisa pulling all the limbs. That was Lisa pulling limbs from the side tree, and then what we had from the pecan tree. And,
bless, Johnny. So I wasn't going to release it, but Johnny lost a calf this morning, so that's why he wasn't up. He was out chasing a calf to try. Well, it wasn't even chasing a calf, trying to find his calf, but it's back with the herd. So
good.
Yeah.
Jennifer says she's testing the gazebo. Testing the gazebo to see if it's waterproof.
Oh.
Well,
must be nice.
If you're going to get what we got yesterday, we had 3 tornado warnings yesterday.
Wow.
It was crazy. The last one was, well, whenever I texted you at whatever it was, 7:30, 8 o'clock last night, I went outside because my phone, all our phones went off. Tornado warning, get to a basement, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no. So I went outside, and it was so eerie. There was nothing. There wasn't, a leaf wasn't moving. And then within 5 minutes, it was like, everything was everywhere, but nothing touched down that I know of.
It was like the Wizard of Oz.
Well, it was just eerie. Whenever you get the sirens and whatever, that you're getting a tornado, and then you go outside and it's just, there's not even a leaf flittering.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really neat.
Well, I just live in my little bubble, during a tornado. Glinda. That's how I tell people to remember my name, Glinda, the Good Witch of the North. If that helps. So when you're in your tornado, I'm just in my little bubble.
Do you have your little wand?
I do. It's my little bidet wand now, but that
Speaking of that, you brought it up now.
I did.
So how are you liking your bidet?
I actually really like it, but I have a Cadillac of one, I guess.
I know you got the airflow going.
Yeah, and a heated seat and a night light.
Yeah, I've got the night light. I've got the heated seat. I just don't have the air conditioning, we'll say.
Okay, so and then it has a deodorizer and a UV light on it. I did not expect all of these little perks when I bought it. I was like, oh, it's on sale and free shipping. Yes. So I'm not going to say which store. So I looked at the blue big box store, like where you can get hardware at the blue one. And it was just way expensive and they didn't want to do free shipping. So then I went to the orange one and looked online, got free shipping, and it was on sale. I'm like, sold.
That's where we got ours, was the orange store.
The orange store? Yeah. So I had it shipped to the house and yeah.
So you didn't get a new toilet then, you just got the seat.
I just got the seat.
Okay.
Well, they call that the Trump store or the Biden store.
Oh, okay.
Or the Biden store.
Well, it's not quite red, but okay. We'll go orange is close enough. That's how like
red, orange for Trump.
Well, it's like us with Chick-fil-A and Culver's.
Oh, I hear Culver's blows them out of the water.
Oh,
I've never eaten at a Culver's, but I know people who do.
Very good.
That's what I hear. They have an awesome Mediterranean salad there, is what I see.
Mm-hmm. And their butter burgers are really good.
Their what? Who?
It's butter burgers.
Well, there's more of a selection. There's more of a food selection there than it is at Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is just Chick-fil-A. You just get chicken. Mm-hmm. And Culver's has a little bit of everything.
And their custard, ice cream custard. Ooh, so good. Definitely good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we buy a kids meal because you get your free custard. They let us do the kids meal. That's all we can eat. So you just get cheeseburgers and fries, and then you get a free ice cream at the end. I'm like, yes. So that's, but yeah, we laugh about it. But anyhow, so yes, I love my bidet, and Sir Grace likes it too. So it's really, really nice.
I would not give it back, and none of my kids. If I was to get rid of it, my kids would like pout.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I tried to tell you guys for months and months and months. You won't go wrong once you get it. I'm telling you. And the money you save.
Once you go bidet, you don't go back.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I don't know if I want to put one in the guest bathroom or not. I go back and forth because I don't
look at the one Jesse. Look at the one that Jesse has that is strictly by water pressure.
Okay. Maybe I'll look into that because it was one of those, I don't know, like, but I don't want anybody in my bathroom. Like, it's going to be locked. I know it's horrible, but that is my toy. And that is Sir Grace's. You know, when you kids grow up and they move on and you buy certain things.
Yeah, it's this one right here. It's this one right here. See?
Okay.
This one right here. It's well, let's click on it.
Was that your shop?
Yes, that's my shop.
Perfect.
And
it's only $45.
It's only $45, but all you need is this right here. See, it's got your feminine, your rear, or your nozzle clean, and then it has, low pressure all the way to high pressure. That's all you need.
Okay.
And it's just attachment all itself. See, it's all by itself.
How it worked. Okay, so it's just the piece that hooks on.
It's just a piece that hooks on underneath your current seat. They give you little risers to make it nice and level, and then you go with it. You just hook up the water right there to the bottom. Well, I don't know if it'll show you. Yeah, so there it is.
Whenever we were at
the water right there they give you a little T that goes underneath the bottom of the toilet,
Yep.
One going to the T and then going over to there if you want to turn it on, or go straight into your bowl.
Whenever we went to the orange store, we got the last one, and the guy said he's been in plumbing for 20 some odd years, and he has never seen that many bidets sold. He said, like, it's like a movement. He said, I don't get it. And I said, do you have one? He's like, no.
Well, you know what? No, but
And
you know
I'm
what
like,
did it is all these emergency situations where people were buying up all the toilet paper. You know, y'all buy all you want. I don't need it.
no.
Buy all you want. I got enough toilet paper here to last me, till rapture. But with this, I'm telling you, go from a 5 wipe to a 1 wipe.
And it's not even a full wipe.
I'm not trying to be crude or anything. I'm just saying you go from a 5 wipe to a 1 wipe.
Yeah,
and,
that actually is true even for the ladies.
Hey, Melody.
Yeah. It is a game changer, and I have one that heats the water too, which is nice.
Like I've told people before, so when you go outside and you step in dog poop, do you go grab a piece of toilet paper and wipe your shoe? No, you go to the water hose and you start washing it down with your water hose. Why would your body be any different?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's 100% correct. I wasn't sure if we would use it as much as we do, but now I can't get my kids out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, get out.
That's why I don't know that I want anybody like in my bathroom. Like, I love kids. If you are watching this, any of you guys, sometimes they learn, stay out of mama's bathroom.
Yeah.
Hours.
Yeah. Well, I have one in the hall bathroom, because the community bathroom. I have one in there because my dad uses that one. He had one at his house, so we had to put one in there. So I got one there, and then we got one in our bedroom. So our bathroom.
Well, and you got one in the RV too.
And I got one in the RV. I couldn't go RVing without it.
Well, for $45, it's not bad to put one in the
Yeah, $45, and it gives you just what you need. Now, you remember, this is working off of pressure, city water pressure. So if your city water pressure is not that high, then it's not going to come out very high. But if you got, and most city water pressures are anywhere from 75 to 90, somewhere in there, which is still a lot. 75 pounds is a lot of pressure.
I wouldn't, if you have a septic system, I would not. A well in a septic, I wouldn't buy what Jesse just showed you, because if we lose power, you lose your pump, which means if you don't have a whole lot of toilet paper, you ain't got no water, you ain't got no toilet paper. That's why I went with the one we have.
Yeah, but when the power goes out, this thing still works.
Yeah. So what I have to do is get a portable generator. Because Debbie does have CPAP, and Debbie's got a CPAP, and then now with the bidet, I need some power.
Mm-hmm.
So, Hey, Jack.
Well, you got my wall home in the house.
Yeah. Melody's been here for a little bit. Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder, Melody, how's the?
What are we talking about? Well, we're talking about a bidet.
Bidet, of course.
Bidet, of course.
A bidet.
If you don't have a bidet, you're not with the cool kids.
And Glenda brought it up this time, not me.
Glenda did. Because I was getting ready to say thank you to both of you guys. I actually put the video out thanking both of them.
Yeah.
And Miss Lisa.
Yeah.
So, I broke down. We got one.
And she says, we've had a full-on bidet for many years. It was in the house about 20 years ago. The former owners were from Europe.
Yep.
And that's probably true, because most Europeans, and even over in Japan, overseas, that's all they use is bidets.
Yeah. China, Japan, Tokyo, the Asian population use bidets as well. Actually, some don't even use toilets. They just have a hole in the floor.
Yeah, so I was pregnant over in Japan. And a hole in the floor is not easy when you're pregnant. Just
Yeah.
saying. But they do have bidets in Japan. And then the other thing that they have is that, and my oldest loved it, but they have like a little button on the side and you press it and it like makes that shh, like the water sound to help you go to the bathroom or for privacy.
Oh.
Or it's great entertainment if you have a toddler.
Uh,
So, yeah. But they do.
It's I don't know. Ours has the self clean. I still use some cleaner. You know, every time
all that stuff cleaning is it just makes sure it clears the clog, but it doesn't necessarily clean the actual.
That's right.
Also, it just keeps it unclogged, just in case there's something that landed on it, paper or mess, whatever. That's all it's for. So you still got to clean it.
Yeah. So ours, you have to hit the button and it'll come out and it'll wash itself. And then you can't wash it at that point, and then it goes back in and it rinses itself off, and then the UV comes on it too. So
okay. So your UV actually kills the bacteria in there. Oh wow. You did get a caddy.
I told you I got a Cadillac. It's nice. I didn't expect it to be quite, but it was cheaper than the blue store. So check the orange store out, you guys.
Well, it's same as Canada. We checked.
Yes,
we checked our local like large Quebec store. Orange, blue, and orange beat them by well over $150.
We have a green store too, a very big green store that also sells food. It's hardware and food, and if you know which green store I'm talking about, and they were the orange store.
That's the one that starts with an M.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the one in Canada? Do they have the Princess Auto? Would that be something they would carry? No.
Well, I've never seen anything like that at Princess Auto.
Yeah.
And like don't forget the blue and the orange store just started getting them in stock because they weren't selling them up to he said about midway through the pandemic, they started to become, and he said now they sell probably half dozen a week.
She's asking, you guys have bidet attachments or full-on bidets? So the full-on bidets are the kind that you see in the hotels where it's just a bidet and not the toilet. So the ones we have are either the combos or the one like this. And I'll put it back up. One like this. These are the attachments. But if it's a full-on bidet, it would be like the ones that they have like in the fancy hotels where you have just a bidet. That's not the actual toilet.
I'm just trying to. I think I took a picture of. We were comparing bidets on the weekend.
Yeah, I can show you which one we got too. Let me.
Well, yeah, mine's the same as yours. Just so here's. So mine is the full on toilet, and then I have mine I do directional, front, side to side.
Yep.
Night light. I've got heated water, heated seat, and then the ladies, the men, and the child setting. And then I have off.
No, mine does different pressures too. You can program it to do different ones.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes, mine's got the different pressure. Yeah.
It does pressure and pulsing.
Oh, I don't have a pulse. Oh man.
So let me think. How am I going to send it?
And yours is also remote control, right?
Yeah. I'm going to put it in the private chat.
Does it have the heated seat?
Oh yeah, hers has like the spa feature, like, you know, the air, the everything.
Yeah. Put it in private and then you can.
Yeah. So we use the attachment type, which is, so you might as well just say ours is the redneck version.
Well, I think I might get the redneck version because there ain't nothing wrong with that one. Maybe I'll do that for the guest bath.
Yeah.
You know, there you go,
So
Jeff.
actually, yours and mine are pretty much the identical, except you have air and I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there something like that? Something like this?
Oh wow, yours is a heck of a lot cheaper too. $500
No.
seat
No.
on for $374.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's similar to that, Jesse. I put it in the private chat if you want to actually take a look at it.
Oh, okay.
Brenda wants to know for the work in the RVs, the attachment.
Yes, they will. So mine's an attachment that I have in the RV.
Yeah. No,
Hey, Lisa.
There
nothing
you
wrong
go.
with El Cheapo.
So there's the one she has.
Well, yeah, and it's, what is it, $5.99?
Mm-hmm.
No, $4.99 on for $374.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
$70 in shipping because that's what the blue store wanted, was $70 for shipping.
Crazy.
Mm-mm.
I wonder if they have this one in Amazon.
Yeah, check it out because that's a really.
I just want to see what the price is if they do.
So the only thing, yeah, you have the
Yeah.
You have the light, AV light. I don't.
Is this the one? The Kohler one?
It's Kohler. Yeah, that's Kohler $590. Yep.
Yep, there it is right there. $339. It's even cheaper.
Yeah. Well, I also got a military discount through the Orange Box store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's why I ordered it there.
Yeah, it's got the pre-wash, the.
Mm-hmm. And that just connects onto the toilet. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I got.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's nice. That's for sure. Yeah, it is expensive, but I'll tell you what, when your kids grow up and move out of the house, mama and daddy get nice things.
Exactly.
I mean, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
So we never had anything nice.
Yep.
So.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, but what got me is whenever Jesse was saying how much cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I mean, like that's
true fact.
That's really the fact. I mean, I'm not gonna go huge details here, but yeah, we'll just say it's cleaner and it's nice. And it will itself in money. Like it is for sure going to make up for itself.
Yeah.
Well, like I was saying to your mom and Aunt Lynn yesterday, I'm gonna pay for my seat within a year just in toilet paper savings.
Right. So no, I mean, I'm getting the $45 one. I ain't above it. Trust me.
Yeah, Xander, all you need is the $45 one, or they even have less than that. You get them $30.
Yeah. So my son was telling me he had one. I didn't know
You
that.
don't have to pay $500, $400.
He went to the other blue store. # not sponsored. But he got his. I think he said $25 is what he paid at the not where they sell the lumber, but where they sell the groceries and the blue. They sell clothing. That one, $25 is what he paid for his, and it's just
the one that's based out of Arkansas.
Yes, I believe that's where it's out of. Yes, that one. # not sponsored. So anyhow, but yeah, he spent $25 on it, and
wow.
He was like, "Mom, you're finally coming around," and I went, "Yeah."
Yeah, Xander, if I was you, I would start off with a little $45 one or less, and see how you like it. And if you like it, you can move on up.
Yeah, like Xander and them, they have like 172 people in their house.
Yeah, but they still have a bathroom though. It doesn't matter whether.
I know, but what he's saying is, you put a bidet in, and it's gonna extend everybody's
time in the bathroom. So
Maybe.
we have more bathrooms and put one in each of those bathrooms. Like
No, but then here's what you do. This is like for my son who likes to take 35, 45-minute showers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Dad, what happened to the water? Oh, must have ran out. Sorry. Better hurry up and get out.
When we lived over in
Cut the
England,
water off.
I have to tell you, when we lived in England, I wish we had it in the States, but they had a timer for the hot water heater. And so it would turn on at a certain time and shut off. And then you'd have cold water, like freezing cold water. I needed that when my kids were teenagers because they would freeze them out of
Well,
it.
we have a tankless water heater, so that thing will run hot water for 8 hours if you let it, you know.
Oh, wow.
Now, so he would never want to get out, so you just.
I don't want to say, but I've got my oldest home right now, and they would take too long in the shower, and I would go downstairs and turn off the water to the hot water heater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I hear that one very loud and clear. I just wish I had that timer. I mean, when they were home, because it was hurry up and get out of the shower.
Yeah.
Melody, you say that right now, but I guess, well, maybe once the honeymoon is over and the twilight is over, then then reality sets in. You go, oh my goodness, what are we doing with all these kids here? You gotta have some time to yourself. Now, I'm not saying your kids are bad because I don't know their kids. I'm sure they're just as sweet as you are, and there probably wouldn't be any problems, but
yeah.
So that's why God put the situation the way he did, empty nest time is empty nest time.
Yeah.
So
now
the only thing
eventually.
The only thing we had to say to the kids was it's not like a normal toilet where you just plop your down.
Yeah, no.
You got to be really gentle because you're playing with a $300 toilet seat.
Yeah. That you will reverse if you bust it.
Exactly.
And that's part of the reason why I don't want anybody in my bathroom. And I'm okay with that. There are some things that are just for mom and dad, even after the kids have moved out.
Yeah.
And then it was funny because I was telling my son about it, and he was saying, well, what if the baby, are you worried about the baby coming in and messing with it, little miss? And I said, no, because she would have to actually sit up on that seat in order to activate everything. You can't just go in and press the buttons as a toddler.
Yeah.
It does not turn on until you sit on it. Well, that's the kind that I've got. I ain't worried about her. She's the definition of perfection. It's my kids.
Well, so if you're one of the kids was to go into mine and turn the little knob and get sprayed in the face, they'd only do it once.
That's it. Get a cleaning.
I would let them just to see what it is. Hey, I bet you don't do that again. Oh no, I didn't know it.
You see where ours is, mine's the same as Glenda's.
Yeah.
You sit on it and you can hear your water because at the back of your where your seat is your water holder.
Yeah.
So, and it fills up every time it senses somebody sitting down, it fills up and starts to warm up.
Yeah.
And now some people find that very I'm trying not to be they find it not intrusive, but it breaks their concentration.
Uh-huh. It's not the white noise that you were looking for.
Exactly. Oh man.
See, Melody and I agree. I don't share my washroom with anyone. Well, she doesn't even share it with Ryan. He has his own. I wish we could do that, but I don't mind Sir Grace. It's all good. But yeah.
I was gonna say,
But Melody out on the island, you share everything.
Exactly.
So you're doing it already on the island. I mean, unless you have two of those composting. Oh no,
she's got two holes, one for him and one for her. His and her hole.
No, they got one
composting
doesn't
stink and one does.
We have an
Anyway.
incinerator toilet here,
Two.
and we have two.
And we'll have
We'll
to.
have two. So
Right now they're sharing.
she's fixing the problem.
They're fixing the problem.
I love it.
Oh man.
I don't blame her. You know, it's all good. It's all good.
It was my idea, and I'm going to get kicked out.
We're just waiting for the second. Okay.
Now, does your basement have toilet facilities down there, or does it have? Oh, it does have a restroom downstairs. Okay.
Yeah, I have a shower.
You put one down there.
Well, that's probably what's going to happen. Is
Get you a little $45 one, and put it in there.
Well, that's it. And we only have a community because we had like a three bedroom, 1 bath. And then I turned it into a 5 and 2. But one of the bathrooms downstairs, well, only Kyle and I are the only two that go downstairs. So it's, well, and I guess, yeah, Kenzie does because her bedroom's down there, but yeah, there's not many people that go downstairs here.
Well, see now, Xander, you get one for your bathroom. Nobody will ever know the difference. Just order it. Keep your mouth quiet.
Exactly. Don't tell them.
And it would be the cat or the dog that would be in there. You know what I mean? And they keep secrets really well. So.
Oh my God. So Hank had number 2, but the runny way last night.
Oh my God.
So he woke me up at 11 o'clock. He had to go outside.
Yeah, probably from that.
Well, I guess one of the kids pressed the nightlight on the toilet. Well, he was just, it blew his mind.
All right, Brenda.
He looked at me.
Adios.
And he'd look in the toilet, and then he'd stick his head in the toilet, and he'd look around in there, and he's like, "What's going on, Dad? The toilet's lit up." Oh man.
Hey, Brenda, before you leave, if you're still here, Brenda, are you working at the casino in Durant, Oklahoma? Question. If she's still here.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. She was working at the casino there in
well,
I guess the Choctaw.
No, Jesse asked you a question, Brenda, but she said she did have to take a phone call.
Yeah.
So she may already be on the phone just saying goodbye. Okay. Which casino or are you?
Well, so there's a Choctaw casino right there in Durant, Oklahoma. That's the one that Lisa and I have been to. And we were wondering if Brenda worked there because we heard she worked we heard that she was working at a casino or someplace. And I'm not sure if that's the one.
Well, she was before her husband passed.
I don't. I think this was after. This is what we heard after the fact.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm here. No.
If she was, I was going to try and hook up with her the next time we go up that way.
There you go.
I was, since I had to move back, I had to quit. Okay. All right. Well, we know now. Because I was walking through the whole casino going, Brenda! And nobody would answer. So I couldn't find you nowhere.
Aw.
Yeah, it's what I had thought that she had to quit to come back and deal with all the things.
Oh, it was Windstar. Okay. So it wasn't Durant. All right.
Is that close to one another, Jesse? Or
no? I think the Windstar is a little bit further away. No, the Windstar is another town. The Durant's right there on when we're coming up from Houston or from Dallas, right up into Oklahoma. Durant is right there at the border on the Oklahoma side, and that's where normally the RV park. We love that RV park. It's really, really nice.
okay,
So we stay there. Well, but they have the casino right next to the RV park, so the shuttle will take you there because they have mega restaurants to eat at. So you can eat, and if you want to play a little casino or slot machines, you got all the slots and stuff there too. But I'd heard she was working there at a casino. I'm thinking, wonder if it's the one here at Durant. And but I didn't know for sure.
Yeah. Are you watching the time there, Missy?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, I'm looking at it, and Mr. Grace has got an appointment. I was just double checking too. Like, what time was that appointment? Is it at 2 or is it at 3? So,
Are you going training? Wait, don't go.
wait. Yes, I am. I dropped Sir Grace off, and then I'm out of there.
Oh, and by the way, we missed you yesterday on your mom's and your aunt's live.
Thank you. Well, I was taking care of Sir Grace. Just in a nutshell, he had a fall and he went down some stairs, and he had partial knee replacements. What happened? And we had to go make sure that all of the hardware was still intact, and it was, but unfortunately, pretty swollen.
Oh wow!
I'm telling you.
I guess now you have to walk around like the Tin Man and have that. Got to oil them up.
It's so funny because I've had more. I have hardware in my arm, right? I have a plate and 6 screws in there. And so I always told him, I said, you're the wounded warrior and I've got the metal. Well, now he's the wounded warrior with the metal. So there's that. But no, he is okay, thankfully. But he's just got to deal with that. So yeah, that's where we were at, dealing with his knee yesterday.
Well, that's good to know, Rednecks. Jack, by the way. That's good to know. Next time we're in that area, we'll definitely make sure we get a hold of you. Maybe we can have some dinner together or something.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Yeah. And we're right there at that RV park, right there next to Choctaw.
Okay.
Well, gentlemen, and everyone in the chat, have a wonderful day. I'm going to pop in and lurk, but.
Okay. Well, you have a safe trip.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day.
All right.
All right. Bye, Linda.
Bye.
And then there were 2.
Yeah. I'm surprised Johnny hasn't come up since he found his calf.
Well, he's probably still dealing with the aftermath. You know, he's still dealing with it, but wanted to pop up just to say hello to everybody and pay his respects to your life. That's just the kind of what person Johnny is, you know.
Absolutely.
People think he's this shrewd guy who doesn't like to have fun. No, he does.
Oh, you went.
Brenda, I thought you said you had to leave. Now you keep talking. Cool, Jack. My sister lives in Ardmore.
I know.
And Jennifer said he went to get lunch. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's probably what he did. Remember, because we were talking about the bidet. He says, "Oh, that reminds me. I got to go eat lunch." Oh,
I know, eh? Uh-oh.
I don't know how bidets make you want to go eat lunch.
We gotta watch what we say now. Sir Grace is listening.
Anyway.
But anyways, folks, it's just going to be a short one today. I'm not 100% sure because close your ears there, Hank. But Hank loses his friends tomorrow, so.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a good thing he passed what needed to be passed.
Well, that's it. He got rid of the blockage. We're still not sure how he did it, or it obviously had to be paper towel because there's no way he would have passed. He would have passed a sock. There was just some kind of foreign matter in there, and anyways, he seems like he's back to himself, other than waking me up at 10:30 last night, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, but that's just him, man. That's just his jovialness. He likes to play. He likes to, and be around Papa.
Sticking his head in the toilet to figure out why the light was coming, emitting from the water. He was a little confused.
It
But
was befuddled.
yeah, exactly. So don't forget, guys, you got Johnny and Christine at 6 tonight or 5 Central.
5 Central,
Then you got White Rock. You got
6 Central. Not for nothing.
Not for nothing.
At
You know,
7.
she misses her chat on Thursdays, and guess what? We forget about her.
No, we don't forget about her.
Well, it's only because.
But there's
Joey,
also along at the same time at 7 o'clock. Also, it's My Wild Home. Don't forget My Wild
Right.
Home. Come on at 7 o'clock every Thursday night.
Then we've got
And then
Dale
Not
and
for
Nana.
Nothing comes on. So you have to have 2 devices, folks. That I have to run 2 devices every Thursday night. We got so many people on live at the same time. And then,
And then-
at 8 o'clock you have Dale with 9 Acre and their Kahoot. And then also Bland's Promised Land Ranch comes on. So
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
there's a lot of people going live on Thursday night.
Exactly.
And then I was Friday night, or that way.
You
Friday
got
night.
Brenda, who leads us all off, and then Jan, myself, and Joel and
Lauren
Lauren.
and
Goodness
Joel. Yeah.
gracious. And yeah,
At
Joel
8
and
and
Lauren.
8:30 comes Yogi Hollow Farm.
If I don't know if they're home yet or not.
Well, it's our home. Just saying.
Yeah. So Yogi Hollow Farm might be back. They went on a bit of a holiday. And then Saturday starts at 10 o'clock.
Is
And
she
I
going to
don't
have it
know
after all?
No, she's not going. She's in the chat.
I'm confused because
I
the
know.
other day she said she was going. Then yesterday she said she wasn't going because she's going to go visit her sister. And then now she is going.
She is going live. She's going to do her birthday on Saturday. So you've got 10 o'clock is Rebecca. And then I'm not sure when Jerry and Susan, they're going
3.
at 3.
3 Central.
Yes. And then they're going to be on for a couple hours. And then you got Jesse and Lisa going at 5 Central.
Yeah,
And there might be an overlap.
But Jerry's is going to be a giveaway, so he's giving away 40 items, and I guess this is to represent their 40th anniversary.
Yeah.
They're giving
So
away 40
there
items.
might be a little bit of a overlap. So you're going to need multiple devices. And like I say, don't worry about it. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I won't win. The last thing I won was a $50 gift card.
Yeah, right.
It's true. The last thing I won on your channel was February.
Oh, wait a minute. Brother says 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m., not 3 p.m.
Okay.
1
So,
p.m.
yeah.
CST.
He's going 4 hours before you.
Right, but he's got 40 items, so that's 10 items an hour.
Oh, he's going to have to, like,
He got to keep it going.
every minute he's going to have to give something away if he wants to get it done before you go on.
Yeah.
So
here's what I would recommend that he do. Just give away what you can. With the things that you don't give away, we'll just give it away on mine. We'll give it away on mine. What's left over. Just joking, Jerry. Just joking. I was playing.
Oh, he says that he says they're going to be done by 4. So you know what, folks? You better get out your typing fingers because you're going to be bleeding by Sunday.
Hey, he's going to be done by 4. I'm going to take odds. Anybody want to odds on that at 4 o'clock? Let's say anybody wants.
I want in on that one because I got
40 items.
definitely $10 that he ain't going to do that. No, 3 hours. Not Jerry.
We went. Of course, I probably talked too much, but we went 7 hours when I did my 1K. We went like 7 hours, and we only gave away like 28 items, maybe 30 items at the most.
Yeah.
But Lisa talks too much. She barely lets me get a word in edgewise.
Well,
So-
look at our Cruising Alaska giveaway that we did the weekend after. We had 32 items, and we were live for like 7 hours.
Yeah. Jerry, you're thinking you're going to have 40 items. Then you're going to have all these people say, hey, I want to donate. Hey, I want to donate. Hey, I want to donate. Hey, I'm going to donate. So then what you going to do? You're going to tell them no?
Yeah,
I don't
he
know.
wants to bet us $100 that he's going to be done
By 4 o'clock. He
Yeah.
said by 4 o'clock.
by 4 o'clock. Jerry, my hat's
not
off to
talking
you
like
if you can get that off in 3 hours. That's all I got to say. Oh, we're not taking anything else.
Yeah.
Sunday, you've got Dyer Family Farms, and they are 5 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Central.
Okay. And also Sunday is also 8:30 Central. We got Creekside Chronicles.
Oh yeah, you go back
Yo.
this Saturday or Sunday morning. Creekside
Yeah.
Chronicles.
Then you got the Dyers. He just mentioned them, but also you have Dale. He comes on at 6, I think, 6 Central.
Well, he comes on the same time as the girls. 6 Eastern.
Yeah, 6 o'clock. No, could we go? The girls come on at 5 Central.
Okay, for me 6.
Yeah. And then Joe, if Joe comes on, he comes on at 6. That's why the girls come on at 5. So they wanted to be off by 6. So because Joe, Garden State Gardener. In fact, this Sunday is going to be the big giveaway. So we're going to have a big giveaway on Sunday for the survival seeds.
I've already got one in, and I've got to go out, and I got
into the month
my second.
$525 worth of giveaways.
Wow.
So that's this Sunday at 5 Central.
It's a weekend of giveaways, guys.
The weekend of
I might
giveaways.
even be able to win something this weekend.
Hey, even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
But like I said earlier, it don't matter. I give it away anyways. Hi, Toby. Oh, Dad, Toby wants up on his chair. Toby wants up on his chair.
He's going to have to use his ladder. Come here. Come over here. Hey, over here. Toby, come here.
No, you'll lift me up.
Don't make me get the paddle out, boy.
Yeah, right. He'd eat that and then paddle you about with it.
Come here. I'm here. All right, come on. Use your ladder. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Go, 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 go.
Listen, just like his mama.
He's just not used to working with stairs. If we had a 2-story house, it'd be different, but he's not used to work. I got this little cushion. It's a cushion stair ramp for him to get up on the chair. And he just shies away from it every time. So I have to drag him
I know
over.
I know what I wanted to ask you. How's it going with Papa Joe and Toby? Are they friends or?
Oh yeah, they get along really well now. Toby used to run away from him, but not anymore. No, they. And now he entices him with cheese and Vienna sausages.
Oh,
so
okay.
He's bribing him, trying to be his best buddy.
Toby can be bought. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Dyer Family Farm, Jack goes live at 7 Central on Sundays. So he's the same. Actually, he's an hour after Joe goes on.
Yeah, but Joe usually goes on for like 2 hours. So he's like,
yeah,
he's 6 to 8.
Well, and Joe's been doing a lot of Ubering and whatever lately, trying to get the trip paid for too.
Yeah.
So, all right, folks. Anyways, you guys all take care. We'll see you tomorrow night. Brenda's on at 5 Central. I'm on at 7 Central, 8 Eastern, and we'll talk to you then. Toodles!